Hey everybody, it's Raisha. Good start. So, yeah, I just lost it. Yeah, so I'm just here to babble today, I guess. Don't have, I should probably not swing my chair around constantly and make everybody dizzy. I'm just here to babble. So I guess I am off to a good start. Yeah, don't know, just thought I'd check in. Hadn't really in a while. I do have a video that I have, well, I was gonna say been editing for like 2 months, but it's more like I spent a little time editing and then set it aside and then have attempted to go back to it a bunch of times and not really made that happen. So I've got a big video and it's ready to go, but it's like 45 minutes long or something ridiculous, so I keep trying to trim it down more, just so that it's not quite so crazy. But I think what I'm gonna have to do is just like cut it in half, because I can't really cut more out without cutting out part of the story. Well, maybe story's not the right word. It's going through my aesthetic journey in the hobby over the last however long I've been in the hobby. 7 years, I think, is about what I've come up with. I am really talking with my hands today for some reason. At least they're down, mostly out of use, so you just get wiggly shoulders. Wow, I don't know. Sorry guys, I'm in a strange mood today, I guess. Anyways, the 45-minute long video is talking about my aesthetic journey, how my tastes have changed over the past however long that I've been collecting dolls, and how what I gravitate towards now is so completely different from what I started the hobby with. So yeah, somehow just spitting that whole tale out took like 45 minutes. Although, I guess that's not a surprise considering it just took me like 2 full minutes to give a 2-sentence recap of it, so I don't know. I'm just, someday I'm really just going to have to give up on the idea of putting out reasonably length things. So yeah. This would actually be an excellent wine and Dolly's, I guess. So this is my invisible wine glass, I suppose, because it is, well, it's not too early in the day to drink, but I've got work to do, so this would be a great wine and Dolly's video subject, I suppose. But as much as I would love to drink, I do need to get some work done painting today. So that's probably not a good idea. You know, if it was just painting my own dolls, no problem. It's pretty fun actually to paint tipsy, but not so good on other people's dolls though. Yeah, can't imagine that would go over well. At least I wouldn't want somebody I was paying to be drinking while they were doing my work, so yeah. So I won't. Anyway, so, yes, upcoming video. So I'm probably just going to split it into, even 2 20-minute videos is still stupidly long, but at least that can, you know, if anyone does want to actually power through it, they can, well, not power through it, they can break it into a couple of sessions anyways, so. Anyways, let's see, I was tagged on Instagram recently. The big thing that's going around right now is top 3 dolls, and you're just supposed to, you know, post a picture with your 3 favorite dolls in it. And I was gonna do it, and I can't decide. Like I couldn't even pick 3 favorites. Like, I don't know. I did have one that came to mind right away, and that's Rusalka, my Twiggling Ingenue. She's solidly one of, if not my favorite doll. But then I had a super hard time picking the 2nd and 3rd place, or 2 other top dolls. yeah, maybe that means I have too many. But, or maybe not, you know, maybe if I had 3 definite favorites and still had a bunch of others, then maybe that would mean that I had some unnecessary dolls, you know, if they're not all my favorites, then I know that's really not what favorite means, but yeah, I just couldn't come up with 3, so I never did even end up posting it because I just couldn't. I don't know, I'm thinking Tegan. I don't even have any dolls here with me. There's lots of them in the background, I guess you can see, but I should have grabbed the ones I'm mentioning, but I didn't really have a plan going into this, just kind of babbling, so I guess I couldn't have prepared. Anyway, Tegan, my Limois half-elf, I'm thinking she might be up there. Yeah, she might be. I tried to redress her yesterday. She was still wearing some like real short shorts, and I don't know, she just looked very summery or fall maybe, and it's getting chilly. Not that that, you know, matters for resin legs, but you know, I wanted to get kind of festive, and I've got a number of dolls set up in my living room, right next to my TV actually, so everyone sees them all the time, and they're all dressed in just, yeah, whatever, but most of them actually look pretty summery. A lot of them are in t-shirts or tank tops, and I don't really have much for winter clothes. I'd really love to get everybody coats. I don't own any doll coats, and I've always lusted after them and then never wanted to spend the money, so someday I'll get jackets for them. I guess I do have a couple of like suit jackets. Yeah, maybe I just need to put suit jackets on everybody so they look warm. It makes me feel more wintry. I did pick up a, oh, that's why I was, you know, my chair is sinking here. Wow. Hey, there we go. This chair just like slowly sinks, and I have to pump it back up, and like an hour later I'm back down again, so if I'm getting shorter throughout the video, that's what's going on. Right. Oh, so I was at Walgreens yesterday and found a sweater, not an ornament sweater, one that's meant to go over a wine bottle. And I should have grabbed that too, but whatever. Just like a little, it looked like a Santa suit kind of in sweater form. And I thought that would be pretty adorable on one of my dolls, so I picked that up. It was like $3. And then when I got home and started looking at them, I'm, well, shit, this won't fit most of my dolls. It's actually too small for most of the SDs and too big for the MSDs, so it's kind of an awkward size. Maybe if I had a chubbier MSD, but they're all pretty slim, so. Anyways, I thought Tegan, my Limois half-elf, might be able to fit. She's like a SD13 size, and most of my girls are SD17. So I got her stripped down. I was like, okay, I'll get her all ready for winter, get this cute little Santa sweater, maybe some black leggings and some pumps. I got all of her clothes off, which was a bitch to get off, because let me tell you, those short little shorts are motherfucking tight. I almost thought about turning my camera on and just making like an Instagram video of how long it took me to get these shorts off of her. But I got them off and went to put the sweater on and was like, oh shit, the sweater's too small. So yeah, I might be able to force it onto her like I did the shorts. Actually, they might be a little tighter than the shorts even. But there's a white stripe down the center, because this would look like a Santa suit, you know, so it's got a white stripe and then a big belt and stuff, and it would stretch so far across the boobs that that white stripe would be like, all stretched out weird. Yeah, so I decided that would not look cute, so then she was naked and wanting to be in warmer clothing, so I dug through all of my bins of clothes. Oh, you can't quite see them. I've got stacks of bins over here that are all full of other doll clothes. Dug through everything, pulled out everything I thought might work or might make a cute outfit, and then sat down to dress her, and turns out most of my SD clothes are SD17 and not 13. So yeah, I had very little that actually fit her. And then when I found a cute top I liked, I had no bottoms that matched. Or when I found bottoms that looked great, I didn't have a top that looked decent with it. So I tried like so many different combos, and she's naked still. I found nothing for her to wear. Well, no, I don't think I left her naked. I did leave her in. If you follow me on Instagram, you saw a gigantic sweater and leggings that are like 2 inches hanging off the bottoms of her feet. So yeah, she's wearing that currently. But just because it was the last thing I tried and I was out of other things to try. So I guess I need some more smaller SD clothes. Most of my girls are that bigger size, but I do have, yeah, I guess I only have 3 in the SD13 size, so I suppose that's why I have fewer clothes in that size. But I know I really see Tegan as being fairly fashionable and fun and flirty. One of the things that I liked best on her was this shirt that had like a Peter Pan collar on it. And that collar looked super cute on her. The rest of the shirt, and I couldn't find anything at all to go with it. But seeing the Peter Pan collar on her made me go, oh, she needs a super cute little like retro, what is that style called? You know, like I'm thinking rockabilly, but it's not rockabilly. But I don't know, just like a retro. Anybody know what I'm talking about? I don't know what era those dresses are, where it's like a little black dress with a white Peter Pan collar. That's from a certain era or something. It's just what I'm trying to think of, but I don't know. I need to find a cute little retro dress for her with a Peter Pan collar. And I have no idea where to do that. I don't want one that's just black with a white collar, traditionally. Maybe a little black jumper with just a white shirt with a Peter Pan collar? I don't know. I don't know what I want. If that sparks any thoughts in anyone's head about something they've seen around that might kind of be in that style, let me know. ModCloth. If you're familiar with well, ModCloth's pretty rockabilly. Well, I don't know. Some of the stuff, anyways, that's on ModCloth, which is a fashion site for humans. Not fashion site, it's a store. It's an online store that has super cute clothes. There's a lot of stuff there that I could picture her pulling off really cute. So yeah, if you know anyone that sells that kind of stuff, let me know. Because I need to find her something. She really has very little that fits. And yeah, I don't want to just leave her in that, as cute as the outfit is, don't want to leave her in that outfit all year long. That's just boring. So, yes. Sometime soon, I'm probably going to do the Christmas BJD tag that I've seen a couple videos floating around of so far. I also plan to do the end of the year doll recap. Last year, though, I didn't do it until like Chinese New Year. Because reasons. Because reasons that I'm a terrible procrastinator and just didn't get around to it. So, yeah, I thought, oh, I'll actually do it on time and actually do it like around the New Year's this time. But I don't think I'm going to, because I do have some incoming dolls, and I believe by Chinese New Year, actually I'm not sure when Chinese New Year is this year. Last year it was like first week of February or something. So, but usually it's somewhere around end of January to mid-February or so. Anyways, I think I'll have all my dolls in by early February that I'm currently waiting on. So I'll probably do it then. And those dolls are well, one I've been waiting on a long time already, the Artifacts Kindred Pieta in tan, which hopefully should be coming pretty soon. She finally got, she being Twigling, finally got a tan sample that she's happy with. So she's got the color approved. Now the color's approved, they should be able to get the dolls done fast-ish, I think. I don't know. No idea if I should expect her before the end of the year or not, but I mean, I'm not in a hurry. I've already been waiting like 6 months for her, so no problem. But I'm excited to get her in. Another one I'm waiting for is Bardo Research Peme, who I did mention, I believe, in my alternate universe BJD tag, because she's a little one. So, yeah, excited for her. She's supposed to come, I think, at the beginning of February or so. So she might be the last one that shows up before I do the end of the year thing. And then, if you follow me on Instagram, you've seen this already, but I have ordered 2 new heads from Fantasia Doll, whose dolls are incredible, and they very recently decided to sell the heads separately, which was the one thing that was saving me from not having to buy their dolls, because they're so freaking gorgeous. But and it's a really nice body too, but I just really couldn't afford to buy full dolls, and I don't love the body that much. There's other bodies I like better, so but they just broke down and said, oh, okay, we'll sell the heads separately. They've been, you know, fairly avid since they opened that, no, we only sell full dolls. So I ordered 2 heads from them because not only did they just start selling the heads, but they've also said, well, we're discontinuing everything that's currently out there and coming out with new dolls. So great, new dolls, but that means the old ones, I had to buy them now or never. And they've got some really beautiful dolls. There were 3 that I wanted for sure, maybe 4 even, but I couldn't quite be that irresponsible. So I was able to talk myself down to 2. The 2 girls, well, there's a 3rd girl out now, but at the time I ordered there were only 2, Vivian and Alice. So I ordered the Vivian head, and then I ordered the sleeping version of the Alice head. Or sleepy version, her eyes are partly open. Yeah, they're just gorgeous sculpts, and I can't wait to get them and paint them. Don't know what I'm going to do with them. Don't know what bodies they'll go on, if they ever get their own bodies at all. Don't have any character ideas or anything. They're just beautiful, and I had to have them. Yeah, so that's it. 2 heads coming and 2 full dolls, and they should be here in the next, all of them within the next like 2 months. So once they come in, I will do the end of year tag. Yeah. I broke my porcelain doll already. Yeah. Motherfucker. Actually, it's not that bad. I broke a finger off. But it was stupid. I wasn't even doing anything. I didn't drop her or anything. I was just putting a sweater on her. So I guess one of the fingers must have gotten caught in the sweater or something, and I didn't notice it. I don't know. I don't feel like I pulled hard or anything. I don't remember any resistance. I just pulled the sweater on, and then I'm like, oh, look how cute you are in your sweater. And the finger just like fell off. So that's frustrating. Now, I need to double check and contact the artist, because I'm fairly certain that she says she replaces any broken parts for like up to a year. So she does kind of, you know, guarantee her porcelain a bit. Oh, I think I'm getting short again. Maybe I just need to sit up straight. Yeah, it was just a bummer, because I'm like, never had porcelain before, and then if you watched the box opening when she came in, I was all like, oh, this isn't so scary. Porcelain doesn't seem as fragile as I feared. And then, like, 3 days after that, it broke her freaking finger off. So it was just like, really? Yeah. So, oh yeah, I had a whole bad run there. I mean, that was the only one I broke, but I started painting a couple of my dolls. I got her all finished. I was excited about that. Went to do the final spray, and it's a freaking faceplate system. I hate faceplates. Now, like, I get the point, and I understand why a lot of people do like them, but as a face-up artist, I freaking hate them. Actually, this one does have a little something to hold on to, but most of them don't. And they're really hard to paint. Like, when you've got a traditional head with a head back, you've got a place to hold on to. You hold on to it right here. And it's super easy, especially, I mean, not just when you're painting, when you're spraying too. At least the way I spray. I put a plastic glove on and spray in my hand while I'm holding it, and then I can move the head around wherever I want it, however I want it. Here's work in progress for a commission. Which, of course, on camera you can't see any of the color. There's actually loads of color on there. Anyways, real nice and easy to hold. But, and you get a faceplate, and what do? You gotta freaking, like, hold it by the ears or something, usually. This one, I must not have been holding it like that. So, I don't know, it's hard to hold, or I gotta hold it flat in my hand and spray it that way, and I don't know what happened. I don't remember how I was doing it. This was a few weeks ago now, but she fell. I must have been holding her flat like this and trying to spray, and she, like, tipped and slid and started falling, and I caught it, but it was all wet because I just sprayed her. So the wet sealant, of course, wiped off and wipes everything off under it. So, you know, this half of her face is still good, but this half where I caught it, the brows and lashes, which were perfect, by the way. Beautiful, thrilled with these brows and lashes. And then I fucking smudged it because I dropped her while she was wet. So I'm all irritated by that. Put her aside. Went to spray the other head that I was working on. Which was my Artifacts Kindred mini ingenue. I was real excited to get her painted. Fortunately, I wasn't nearly as far as I was on that one. She was, I think it was just the first layer, but I'd done a lot of work and texturing and building on that first layer. And I just dropped this one, set it aside. I'm all annoyed, go to spray her, and I don't know what happened. Like, my rubber glove got stuck in it. Like, I don't know how. I was just holding her like I always do when I spray heads. And somehow I turned around and my fucking finger in my rubber glove was stuck to her head. So, pulled that off, and of course, pulled off all the color and paint and spray and everything underneath that. So it's like, fucking hell. I mean, the consolation was they're both my own dolls, so at least it wasn't like I had to start over on a whole commission, but really irritating. I was really excited to be painting my own dolls because I've got lots of my own dolls sitting around needing work, and I haven't been doing my own because I've been doing commissions, and obviously that needs to come first. So, but I cleared all my commissions out, so I'm like, alright, I'm going to work on some of my own dolls, and I got these two done. Well, not done, but and then I messed them both up within like 2 minutes of each other. I was like, what the fuck? Very frustrating. So they've both been sitting like that now for like 3 weeks because I was just too frustrated to get back to them. So, and then of course now I've got a whole bunch more commissions piled up, which is great, except for now, once I get over being annoyed, I like can't get back to painting them because commissions, yeah. So, anyways, I was going to talk about what I'm working on commission-wise, but I see this is already very long again, so yeah, if you want to see what I'm working on for commissions, follow me on Instagram, because I do generally post fairly often in progress stuff and definitely finished shots. So real quick, there's one I'm working on right now. It's a Fairyland Russ, the hippogriff. It's just the wings, obviously, but they're finished, and that's taking freaking forever. And I'm not doing one of those again unless I charge like twice the price, because holy shit, it's taking a lot of time. So anyways, that is all I will touch on for my commission work, because I do have tons of it and I would love to share what I'm working on, but I guess that can be another video if I decide to go ahead and do that. So alright, I think I am done babbling. Thanks for sticking around if you made it all the way through, and I will catch you guys next time. Bye!